Hello everyone. I know it's been a hot minute. I'm a little unaccustomed to the ring light again, so my eyes are like, ah. I know I look different. That tends to happen a lot if you've seen my videos throughout the years. My appearance changes, my physical one. But I needed a break. I needed a long break. I just needed to disconnect from this to focus on other things in my life. This does take a lot of energy, and even though I enjoy it, sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need a break from work, sometimes you need a break from family, sometimes you need a break from your spouse, etc., etc. I just needed a break from tarot reading, but I've been feeling it come back again, wanting to do it, and I have the time right now, so I said, why not? Today we're going to start off with the Mike Wilcox Oracle and Tarot. I have two. I have the really fancy one, which is on the shelf. Today I want to use the one that my sister gave me because I don't know, I vibe more with that one. Maybe it's just because I feel like my sister gave it to me and that's the one I want to use, but yeah. Anyway, let's see what we have for today. Oh, also, I'm not going to be doing these daily. Ooh, we have the wizard. Nice. Manifestations. I'm not going to be doing these daily because I do want to focus energy on multiple things right now. I have gotten very much into cycling, and I want to give that a lot of energy, and it's just it can't happen daily. There's just not enough time in the day. So I'm gonna shoot for doing these weekly, which I wish I could do it more, honestly, but it is what it is. So yeah, this is going to be a week reading, and we'll see what we have for you. I hope it resonates. If it doesn't, maybe it resonates for somebody that you know and you are meant to deliver that message to them. Oof, the Wizard and the Hermit. Okay. And last card, we do threes, you know me, sometimes four. Ooh, and Foundation. Okay, so this is all about starting to manifest the things that we, the Foundation is not a major arcana from the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, but it does kind of feel like it, doesn't it? Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Here we go, here we go, here we go. No. Anyway, it just feels like you're ready, like you've explored yourself enough, like you've contemplated your desires, the roots to also Two of Wands energy and Three of Wands energy, where you've contemplated how you're going to go about what it is that you want and wanting to take action. But the first action isn't necessarily a massive move. It's a foundation move. So you're laying out the groundwork so that you can walk through that path, right? You're laying down the path. There are many ways of manifesting this, of making it happen. Some people walk 333 as I'm saying it. Some people lay the foundation as they walk it, and some people just prefer to plan it out. Except I feel like this is more of that energy. This does not feel very impulsive energy. This feels very, okay, I am clear on what I want, and I know how to go about it, and I'm going to take the proper steps and precautions so that this does manifest. Is it the only way of manifesting? No, but it is a more secure one. It is a more a wiser one. Maybe you are on the wiser end of the spectrum after all of this contemplation, after all of this inward exploration that you've been on. I feel like you've been illuminated in more than one way, emotionally, mentally. You've been doing your homework. Maybe you've probably been even studying on what it is that you're working on, that you want to manifest. My cards are so far away from me. Come closer. So we're going to clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. I love this energy. This is very good start of the week energy. So if there are any kind of things that, like, this is probably going to be a day where you're going to set the tone on Monday So if you have to, this is just coming to my head, if you have to talk with a group of people, where you have, like, you need to talk with a team or with a superior or an inferior, whatever, make sure that you have clarity in your speech, and make sure that you let the people that you're going to be working with know that if anything is not clear, to communicate it with you, so that everybody knows their role. And even if you're not working with team, maybe you're working with a bank, maybe you're working with maybe you're outsourcing, just make sure that everything is very clear, so that misunderstandings don't happen along the way, and then you have to go back and correct. All these things can happen, but again, this is very secure energy. This is wanting to do things right from the get-go. So yeah, this feels very life and work oriented, but we'll see what comes out. You know, the three first cards are the bones. The following row is meat. Ooh, okay. And the Hermit reversed for the clarification of the Wizard. Okay. Ooh, and the King of Wands reversed. Okay, so I'm a little rusty. Have patience with me. So when the Hermit is reversed, there is illumination. There is understanding that with this Knight of Wands reversed, you know two things. You know where you've gone wrong, and you know who is not right to trust with this endeavor that you're working on. There might be some kind of person that is involved in this thing to some capacity that isn't playing right. Maybe they're playing the field, maybe they're not putting all the energy that, see, now it's feeling a little bit emotional, but we'll see with following cards. Whatever it is, maybe this person isn't putting the energy that they need to into this project. And you're seeing it now. You're seeing it that whatever it is that you want to happen, you're going to have to take the reins over, and you can't really trust this person. Or if this is you know that you need to put yourself in check. You know that it can't be like scattered energy, which Knight of Wands reversed is very scattered energy. It's putting your energy into multiple things and not really coming through with anything concise or specific. So regardless, however it feels for you, if it's you, I feel like you are very aware that you need to put yourself in check. And if this is somebody else, you need to put them in check, or you need to cut them out. So yeah, not easy, but necessary. Wow, the Hangman upright. The Hangman underneath the Hermit, it's like a double down. Taking time to really see things, like, this is so crazy. Like, I feel like all the cards are being very redundant right now. You really want to do this right. Whatever it is that you want to do, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a work thing, whether it be a life thing, you want to do this right. And when you want to do things right, it requires you not to just see your point of view, but to see many points of view, to see many outcomes. You're playing chess, okay? You aren't playing chess, and you want to have clarity on moves, on your moves, on their moves. And this is why you're in a Hangman position. You want clarity to move forward. You might be clear on what is your role, on what are your desires, but what is required for you to keep moving also requires you to be clear on everybody else's. Yeah. It's past energy, dude. So you're seeing that things can't keep going the way that they were, okay? It doesn't matter if you feel attached to the person that you were. It doesn't matter that you feel attached to the people that are around you. You're starting to see them for, I mean, it sounds a little bit selfish, but it's not. We need to be selfish to a degree. Okay, so you're starting to see their role in your life and in your projects, and you're judging them through those lenses, not through how they make you feel, not through the history that you guys might have. No, you're starting to see them for what they bring to the table, and if that is something that you want, if they bring anything at all. Okay, and they might not. Knight of Wands reverse is not great, I have to say. This doesn't make them bad people, it just makes them scattered. Page of Wands upright under foundation. Okay, let me just pull the last card. Whoa, and Page of Swords. Wow, okay, so listen. There is a team forming, there is a situation forming here, and these are people that have know-how, okay? Yeah, this just feels like more of a work thing. So I'm just gonna go with it. It feels more of a work thing. Where you were not where you were not clear before, you are now. There are people in this new thing that you're working on that have clarity of thought, they have clarity of intention, they know what they want. It is a new endeavor. It is, both are pages, okay? So it is something new, and they're both upright, which is great. So everybody pitches in to some capacity. Everybody has this something to how do you say it? To give. Everybody has something to bring to the table. One of them has experience in something, the other one has experience in the other. I do feel like one of them is very knowledgeable, and the other is maybe crafts, more on the craft side, more an idea person. Yeah, with that Page of Wands, it's more of an idea person. So whatever it is that you're starting out, it's starting out well. It's starting out with good intentions. It's starting out with solid foundations. It's starting out with clarity and a common vision, okay? So whatever it is that you had to leave before, I feel like it really taught you a lesson on what you need and what you want, and how it is that you need to proceed forward to not I don't want to say sabotage, but like for it to be successful. There you go. The positive way of saying it. We're going to close off with the Sacred Symbols Oracle by Marcella Kroll. 13 minutes. I didn't do so bad. I was like, oh, this is going to be the first reading after a while, and it's going to go long. I know. Like I always say, however this resonates to you, it is what it is, but this does feel very much work related. It feels very personal, but work related. It feels very mature energy. It feels very goal oriented. It feels wiser. Feels nice. This week is going to be about like creating, putting the basis down for new stuff, okay, and getting the right team involved to create that thing. Sacred Symbols Oracle by Marcella Kroll. That was fast. Ooh, spiritual cleansing. We shall read. Hold on. 50. Oh, that's the last card. Yeah. Spiritual Cleansing by Marcella Kroll. It is time for spiritual cleansing of the body, mind, or spaces in which you reside. There is an imbalance, stuck energy, or heaviness in your environment that needs to be released before you proceed further. Okay, so let's read. Hamsa is the symbol that is on the card. Hamza is a palm-shaped amulet popular through the Middle East and Northern Africa. The word Hamza, also spelled Kamsa and Hamesh, means 5 and refers to the fingers of the hand. In Jewish culture, the Hamza is called hand of Miriam. In some Muslim cultures, the hand of Fatima. So spiritual cleansing with the hermit twice, the hangman and the wizard. You have a role to play, obviously, in your intentions, in what it is that you want to create, where you want to go, etc., etc. And you have grown, you have matured through this process, but there is still some kind of cleansing that needs to happen. Cleansing can happen through multiple ways. Anything that you want to do is about intention, okay? Anything and everything. So if we want to cleanse, if we want to cleanse our spirit, if we want to cleanse our environment, if we want to cleanse our body, water is a great way to do that. Can it be specific water? Yes, it could be holy water. It can be water from the ocean. It can be water from a river, from a cascade, waterfall, whatever. It could be the water from your shower. You just have to channel the intention. So when you're here today, if you haven't showered yet, try water. Try just like really grab a hold of that water. Feel that water flowing through you, over you, and not just soap up and cleanse your body, but just really make it intentional that you're washing away old energy, that you're washing away negative energy, stagnant energy, and that you're coming into this day, into this week in a clean way, with a new vibration, with a positive vibration, with a positive outlook. And that is one way to do it. If you've already showered, you can do it with smoke. Put some incense around, Palo Santo, sage, whatever it is that you want to do, and just give your room, give your environment, give your body a little bit of a smoke, and let that smoke purify the air around you, purify, just like, and then open the window and let it all out. Let it all out. Like I said, there are many ways. Look it up. Internet is vast, and there are many suggestions that are good. So that's the reading for the comeback. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I think it resonates with me as well. I'm here. I'm doing this again, and I'm doing it from a clearer point of view. I'm doing it from a more organized and wiser point of view, and I'm excited for things that are to come. So much love, so much luck, and I will probably see you next week. Bye.